Let's take a look here at the sequence of actions that happens when a user presses left and we know that Mario is going to collide with an enemy. The first thing we need to do is within the key class interpret that left arrow character and change it into something that the level class can use. So what we're going to do is we're going to translate this left arrow into a field called direction, a type direction that encodes what the left arrow does, and we're going to pass it to the input method within the level class. The direction class adds a bit of abstraction that makes our code more flexible in the future. For instance, if the user decided to use A and D to move left and right instead of the arrow keys, we could just capture that within direction and level would be unaffected. And when input within level gets this parameter, they're just going to call move with that direction on Mario, and Mario will move and return right away. That's the first task we want to accomplish. Once move returns, the input method within level will then go and call a private method called update within level itself. And what update is going to do here is it's going to update the positions of all of the other enemies within the level. So we're going to have a for loop that's going to loop through all of the enemies and update them. And an important thing to notice here is the direction parameter here isn't the direction provided by the users through a key press, but instead captures the direction that enemy was moving at the last time it was updated. So if a turtle was walking left, they should still be continuing left until they hit something. And that's what direction we're going to use here. And of course, the level itself is going to know what obstacles there are and what directions the enemies were moving. So if the turtle should change directions because they're going to hit an obstacle, the level will go and change that here directly. But in this scenario, we know that Mario is going to collide with an enemy. So level will call collide on Mario with the enemy that they hit. And then Mario will call hit on the enemy, so the enemy can register that hit. And then everything is just going to return back to Mario, level, and back to key, and the sequence will be complete. This whole sequence diagram captures the actions within the system when a user presses a key and Mario moves and hits an enemy. And from this diagram, we can get a complete understanding of what happens during this sequence of actions.